Assalamualaikum, I'm Siti Nurliana Johari. I'm very excited to be sharing with you my final year project, which is Anuran ECCE located at Kuala Kubu Baru, Selangor. Brief background of the site and client. KKB is surrounded by beautiful nature, and the site itself is a 100-year-old building, constructed traditionally with breathable wooden walls, flooring and high ceilings. This is important because this became the main inspiration for the concept. As for the client, they opened their ECCE for two major groups. The first is 0 to 2 years old, and the second group of users is 3 to 6 years old. Pangkal is the concept for this project. The word itself means early start and raw beginnings. Pangkal relates to the children in their early years and also symbolizes an initial state of something. To emphasize this concept further, the pangkal of the site is remain, and the extension of the project carries the similar attributes, but it is infused with current design technologies. With that said, this concept is heavily inspired by Malay vernacular design because that was the initial state of the site. After all, Malay vernacular design uses natural materials, lighting, ventilation, the trinity of a good built environment for Malaysia climate and also suitable for the target user. This site consists of two levels. Bawah or level G is where the majority of the spaces are. Meanwhile, atas is the classroom floor. Now, let's go through the spaces one by one. First area is runway, which is used for dropping kids and picking up your children. The space is divided with kids tab that has shoe storage underneath. It can be used for sitting while wearing the shoes, also as a quick chit-chat area for the teachers and parents. There is another formal seating area if needed. At the back is bilik cikgu. As you can see, the spaces has an open planning with minimal walls. This is to allow as much natural ventilation and lighting as possible. For Serambi, there is also a void that looks up into atas, which again increases the airflow of the space. To the right here is the entrance to bilik bayi. Bilik bayi can fit up to 6 babies with 2 teachers. Open space planning minimizes visual restrictions and enables the teacher to look at the whole space at one time. It consists of sleeping area, play area and bilik basah. Bilik basah is for the children to take bath, have their milk made and for changing their diaper. As for the main area, all of the furnitures are low on the ground. Books are displayed at children's eye level, same goes to the built-in toy storage. There are also 3 doors with half kekisi or railing at the bottom with stained windows at the top. It can be opened fully or halfway. Moving on, kolong is the staircase area that connects atas and bawah. Kolong is functional staircase with protruded levels that allows the children to interact with it according to their creativity. The children can lay on the floor, sit cross-legged and use it as a table or lean on one of the levels. The hidden spaces can be used as a play area such as nyorok-nyorok. There is also a bookshelf at arm's reach for the children. The detailed drawings here shows the construction of the staircase platform. Now entering atas, the main classroom for children aged 3 to 6 years old. The spaces are divided with 360 degrees partitions that can be fully opened when needed. As shown, various group activities can be held upstairs. Partitions can divide the space into 2 areas that separates the boys and girls during their afternoon nap. Since the building is directed towards the Qibla, the alcove acts as a mihrab for the imam during Solat Jemaah. If there is a class in session, it can be divided into 4 classrooms with the capacity of 10 students for each class. The motifs of Itik Pulang Petang as the ventilation screen brings a deeper meaning of togetherness for the students. Even though divided with partitions, the bottom part of the partition still allow for visual connection and togetherness for the children. The free-flowing space with large openings that overlooks the nature outside enables the children to feel free and make them feel less constrained. Now we are moving on to the extended areas of the project. Tengah, as the name suggests, is the center of the ECCE. This is where the children will gather every morning during their lunchtime and during their free play session before going home. With only tika gulung, it instantly transforms the space into a lunch area. Eating together on the floor will increase the silaturahim between the children and their teachers. The food will come out from one window, the plates can be returned to the other window, and the hand washing area is ergonomically designed for the kids. After they finish eating, they can roll the tika together and store it underneath the platform. This creates an open space for other various activities they have in hand. The space also opens up to anjung with similar half kekisi, half window doors that can be transformed accordingly by the teachers. Next to tengah is selang. Selang is the in-between courtyard that separates tengah and tepi. Tropical plants that is planted here cools the space and gives fresher air for the children. At the same time, the children can learn the science of nature right within their ECCE. There is a water source at Selang for the children to wash their feet before going inside. This is because Selang is connected to Luar, which is their outdoor play area. From this isometric view, we can see the anjung that envelopes the perimeter of the ECCE. Children love to move in circles, hence this creates a free-flowing environment for the children to roam around and explore. Last but not least is tepi. Tepi is a creative space used for their art, science and cooking class. With flexible furnitures that can be used as a chair and flipped into a table, this gives the student a surface for their science project and assembly of food in the cooking class. As for the art class, the children can lay on the floor and draw on the roll-out paper that is built into the anjung floors. There is also a similar built-in storage as bilik bayi that stores away all of their toys. What's unique about tepi is that the walls can be fully open at all sides, making it as a large gazebo for the children during their outdoor play. With that, Alhamdulillah is the end of my presentation. The application of natural materials, sustainable ventilation system and many other influences of Malay vernacular design enriches the space for the children. Hopefully the children will have fond memories being here as if it were just like their kampung house where all of their childhood memories are most prominent from. Thank you so much for listening and Assalamualaikum.